This is day 16 of me explaining every aesthetic on the internet. Today's aesthetic is Mall Ninja. 8 a.m. You wake up on the dot. No alarm. Just raw instinct. You slam down a can of Monster and watch exactly 47 minutes of Naruto AMVs for mental training. Then, slowdown time. A tactical vest reinforced with styrofoam and duct tape. Over that, a surplus ballistic armor rated for probably shotgun resistant, depending on distance and mood. You carry 5 pocket knives, and an additional 5 backups just in case. All spring assisted. All purchased from a gas station that no longer exists. Your belt carries the Nightblade Reaper, Mark 7. A sacred blade that you got for a good bargain. The blade vibrates with potential, mostly because it's loose at the hilt. Your Viper X Stealth Claw mounted to your wrist for up close and personal combat, and what you consider your most powerful weapon, the Ultra Ninja Katana Dagger. A blade so poorly balanced and so widely unnecessary that no enemy could possibly predict its use. You are the first, last, and only line of defense in the suburban strip mall, and when it's time for you to strike cool poses that you saw from Bleach, you will not hesitate. The Mall Ninja aesthetic / meme originated from a 2001 on a now defunct gun forum called GlockTalk. User named Gecko45, who claimed to be a mall security officer, posted an absurd detailed breakdown of his personal tactical loadout. His gear included DIY body armor with plates duct taped to his back, pair of ceramic plates stored in a briefcase to shield his head from gunfire, and multiple layers of surplus gear designed to repel an imaginary ambush at JCPenney. Naturally, the internet did what it did, and the users quickly dubbed him a Mall Ninja, a derogatory term that became shorthand for anyone who takes their job or hobby way too seriously, boasting about weapon proficiency, tactical readiness, or combat skills, with no actual experience to back it up. The name itself is a perfect contradiction that would result in an aesthetic and subcultural identity that spread across early internet spaces like Facebook, 4chan. At the same time anime was gaining popularity in the early 2000s, especially among teens, many began to emulate the hyper-stylized, over-the-top energy they saw on screen. This is where the aesthetic crosses over into weeaboo territory, overlapping with the obsession with Japanese media, cosplay, and weaponry, as well as anti- or asocial personality traits and basement dueling vibes, and a whole lot of misplaced intensity. When this definition is applied to a person with actual authority, they usually take their job as seriously as Dwight Schrute takes protecting his office. Rise of independent mall kiosks and stores selling replica weapons like katanas, throwing stars, pour gas on the fire, offering easy access to the tools needed to fulfill fantasy personas. Key traits of this aesthetic include heavy use of anime imagery, especially fight scenes and edgelord characters, badass quotes and edgy threats overlaid on a low-res photo, not exclusively from the 2000s but gives that vibe from that era. Any clothing and camouflage, impractical weapons that are either too heavy or too fragile to use, often covered in excessive serrations or spikes. Pretty much any weapon that follows the rule of cool but serves no real purpose beyond looking intimidating. Mall-based weapon shops, usually next to a hot topic. A strong sense of intact virginity preserved like a sacred relic. Personal weapon storage rooms. Fashion that includes wallet chains, faux military vests, fedoras, goatees, ponytails, and outfits entirely unsuited for movement or weather. Like and follow and drop a comment about what you think of this aesthetic and which one I should cover next.